Okay, thank you, Marcella. Okay, it's Alexander Reporter. Welcome to a conscious leader in a conscious planet. So I'm here at JAMK, and today we're gonna try to find out what is the best way to lead. Okay, so if you can come with me, we're gonna try to interview some people to know what they think about this subject. Excuse me, sir. What do you think about leadership?
Okay, if you ask me about leadership, I think the leaders born are not made. Why I think that? Because in the ancient leadership, leaders, very famous leaders like Hitler and other dictatorial leaders, they govern with punishment and fears, and everybody follows them. Because of that, I think anybody teach them how to lead. So because of that, I think the leaders born and are not made.
Okay, it's very interesting. Excuse me, do you agree with this?
Yeah, actually, I do kind of agree with him, but I guess there are different kind of styles to be a leader, so you have to decide which style do you want to be. There's like the authoritative one, the democratic one, or to be a laissez-faire leader. In addition to this, you have to focus on your tiers, like you have to learn and develop them, for example, being self-confident, intelligent, also, I don't know, responsibility and sociability.
Thank you, it's very interesting. Do you have something to add, sir?
Yeah, so I've actually been doing some work on this myself. I'd like to add to what Amelie was saying, and so we should really be focusing on how leaders behave. From the studies carried out, we can see the traits that Amelie discussed can be copied by anyone, and they can become a leader. Leaders can demonstrate these patterns of behavior, which we now call styles. These styles include people who are task-orientated, people-orientated, and even those who are dictatorial or democratic. Now, I also want to tell you about the leader-member exchange theory, which is something I think is important to share. So it is this categorizes a leader's interactions with their subordinates as either high or low exchange interactions. And so these interactions actually categorize how a leader views their subordinates. So they would put those in the in group are those who has high interactions with, and those are the ones he likes and trusts the most. And well, I'm sure you can guess who's in the out group.
Thank you, it was very insightful. Okay, thank you to watching this, and we're gonna come back after the break. Okay, so welcome back. So we're gonna try to interview two more people to know a bit more about leadership. So if you can come with me, we're gonna try to ask them. Excuse me, sir.
Hi.
Can you tell me what do you think about leadership, please?
Yeah, sure. I believe, according to the situational theory, that leadership style can be affected by circumstances leaders find themselves in. I think that the leader can have different approaches in function of the behavior of his followers and choose the best one to go for. But then came the relational approach, which is kind of an extension to the situational theory. And because of this, here the leader is considering the followers' idea and takes care about emotional intelligence in order to direct their feelings to help the group find its goal.
Thank you, it was very interesting.
Thank you.
Do you have something to add?
Yes, I think that the way of leading evolves with the time, and the modern leader needs to be charismatic, but also create like a safe place for everyone, create an atmosphere of learning, sharing. He's really useful to the group because he organizes and unites the group, but also he doesn't need to impose himself in the group and leave space for everyone.
Thank you, it was very fascinating. So thank you to watching us, and thank you for your attention. So Marcella, I give you the feedback.